Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of the Chog Blog. Today we're going to show you some of our episode 1 stuff. You know, if you were around in 1999, you definitely noticed that there was a lot of episode 1 merchandise. One of the things here is like the figures. They of course came with this little thing called a Comtech, and what that was is it came with this stand that has a reader for each person, and you would buy this Comtech reader, and you put the Comtech right next to it, and it has like voices and lines from the figure. It really sounded terrible, so people hated it because it didn't really sound like the characters.
It was just a gimmick.
Yeah, it was a gimmick, but one that they quickly got rid of because people didn't like how it sounded. But in a lot of countries, they couldn't afford how expensive those figures were because of the Comtech. So they actually made some minifigures that were more affordable. I mean, I think that like Malaysia and Taiwan, these figures were available. And I'm going to show you what our collection is that we have that they made these for these countries that couldn't afford these expensive Comtech technology.
All right. Now, these guys are a little bit smaller. They stand just about barely over like 3 inches tall, but they're exactly the same scope as the ones we got here in America. They're pretty basic. I mean, they have a little bit less articulation. They do have their weapons. Like we got Qui-Gon here. He looks exactly like the one with the Comtech. He does have his lightsaber. His legs, though, are just like one solid piece. And the next, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. He does also have his lightsaber. And again, no Comtech chip, so they're not as expensive. I don't know why they made him so much smaller, though. I guess that's just, again, probably just for cost. Yeah. And then we have Padme in her little peasant Tatooine disguise.
No accessories, though.
And all the cards are pretty much the same. They just have the Darth Maul on the top, and they all have the same thing on the back, and they show all the figures that were available.
Yeah, they just have a sticker saying which name they are.
And then we have Queen Amidala. Sadly, though, these two have no accessories whatsoever. No blasters, nothing. Kind of gypped on those two. Mm-hmm. And then we have little Anakin Skywalker. Again, this is the same as the figure, just a little the American version, just a little bit tinier. And then we got everyone's favorite, Jar Jar Binks.
Binks.
Again, no accessories with this guy.
You have plenty of room for accessories in the bubble, though.
And then the last two figures, we got the Battle Droid. Again, no blaster, no nothing. Now, in America, they had like 5 different versions of the droid with slashed, blasted, clean, dirty. As far as we know, this is the only version that they made of this one. Maybe there's more out there, I don't know, but we've never seen it.
Yeah, these are a little hard to track down. I mean,
and then the last in the single card is the Darth Maul figure.
He does have his double-bladed
lightsaber. Like I say, for how small they do have a pretty good painting. Now, as far as the only other things they made with this is just one vehicle that we know of, and that was this is here with the Naboo fighter, and it comes with Anakin Skywalker. And here's the back again, just shows the same as everything else. It shows all the figures available, which I assume are the only ones they released. And then the Naboo fighter. Now, there is a set they have, which we haven't got, which has all the figures and the fighter together in one big set. But it's a little hard to find, and when you see it, it is really, really expensive.
Yeah, I mean, last time I saw it they were asking $300 for them.
Now, most of these figures you can get for like maybe $20. They're not really that expensive. Like I say, they are hard to find. You don't see them that often on eBay or anywhere else. Like I say, we found these one out of some sort of, I think it was a catalog when we were first starting to collect. We said, hey, that looks pretty good, so we just ordered the whole set, and that's how we were able to find this one. But like I say, you really don't see these pop up that often, and they're not that hard. They're kind of rare to come by. But
yeah, they didn't make a whole lot. Just the one series.
Like I said, if any of you guys have any other, others, or if you have any variants that you know of, let us know in the comments. Or if you have any other questions, just let us know. And as always, just keep on chogging.